welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. So to continue my streak of playing games tangentially related to the Umihara Kawase series. Today I'm playing two works, earlier works by the creators of the series, the most instrumental people in the development, those being programmer, designer, director Kiyoshi Sakai, and character designer Toshinobu Kondo, who has pretty much at this point taken over direction of the series as well with new installments. So first up today, I'm going to be playing Mamono Hunter Yoko, Daichichi no Keishō, which means Devil Hunter Yoko, or at least the localized title of the OVA series is Devil Hunter Yoko, and the subtitle is The Seven Alarm Bells, presumably having something to do with the demon world. I don't know, there was a clock motif in the episode I watched, or the installment. Yeah, so this is just a tracked mode. This is a Mega Drive game from 1991. Published by Masaya, we saw on the title screen sequence there, and who's NCS? Oh, I'm not sure. But yeah, Mutsuki and Meow are the two personages behind the creation of the OVA series, I believe, from the information I have. That would be Juzo Mutsuki, the original story writer, and Gaku Meow, who is credited in this game for original character design. Yes, and also did the manga adaptation, but we'll talk about that later. Let's start the game up, shall we? Anime style game, so we'll expect a few cutscenes at the start. Well, anime derived game. Oh yeah, and Gibbon's here. Hello, good to see you, Gibbon. Hope you're interested to see the works by the Kawase creators, as I am. Okay, so there's some nasty guy in the sky. So before this I watched the first OVA release, so I'm looking out for things that are taken from that. Alright, already we've got a bit of a control hiccup here because my setup, however it is a bit off from what I would prefer. So let me see. On my 6-axis, B is X. Yeah, but A is jump, so I actually want that to be X, so that should be fine now. Okay. Yeah, that feels better to me. I think it's just a 2-button game. But we see there my sword, my magical spirit demon hunter sword, has the power to destroy enemy projectiles, which is nice. Oh yeah, this is something I read about. You do have to be a little careful with your swings of your sword. If you mash the button, you actually end up not following through with a full attack. So it's interesting, you have to time it properly. See, if I'm mashing like this, it doesn't get down in its full swing. It's an interesting mechanic. So yeah, we can absorb enemy projectiles with it, but we can also charge it up and have a shield. Oops, okay. So it looks like we're committing to jumps in this game, a bit like the old Castlevania games. Come on. I'm not sure how effective this shield is. Okay, it won't protect me. Oh my gosh, that hurt a lot. I'm just gonna... Oh, but my health regenerates? Interesting. Oh, it stopped regenerating. I'll be using some rewinds and stuff. This is just a casual playthrough. Oh, hello Midna. My cat is wanting my attention. What's up, baby? Hello. Yes, okay. So yeah, there's a shield thing. Hold the button down and you get this, and then you can throw the shield. Hang on, how did I do that before? Hold on. No! Okay, you hit the button again after you've charged it, I think. Ah! Yeah. So I do have a projectile, but then once you use the projectile, you become vulnerable. So there's a bit of a give and take mechanic there. I guess we're in the demon world. That doesn't really happen to Yōko in the OVA that I saw. 1-up is nice. From what I read of a review of the game... Oh, gosh. Okay. Am I dead? I'm dead. Don't fall in the water. I'll just rewind that. I don't mind. I hope you don't either. So how do I get up then? Oh, maybe if I land on... Oops. Yes. Very tight jump. Yeah, I'll tell you a bit more about about what I watched. Gibbon says... That seems 100% accidental to me. What did that do? It restored health. Okay, cool. Yeah, so there's no power-ups or anything. I guess you get 1-ups in health, but our abilities are just our abilities. She has basically a, like, Kamehameha in the show, but, you know, whatever. Oh, the sword swinging, yeah. Gibbon says that the sword mechanics there seem accidental. Well, it could be a result of, you know, developers' inexperience with action games, just sort of doing what they thought felt good, or what they thought was appropriate, and not getting it quite right. Now, this is interesting. Notice that as I walk on these sloped surfaces, the sprite changes to suit what I'm standing on, like her legs are in a different position if the slope is steeper and stuff. That's cool stuff. Maybe there's not so many maybe there's not too many frames of that animation, but it looked impressive enough. Wow, that's rough. Maybe I could just rush through by jumping up here. Oh, there's just so many. Oh wait, I forgot about my shield. That should help a lot, actually. Oh, that's cool. The little projectiles do a little bit of damage to the shield, but then it reforms while you're holding it. That's really cool. That's a nice little programming trick. Thanks, Sakai. Hey, Tony's here. Saying, oh no, DuckTales is cancelled. I knew about it for months. Oops. Anyway, what is this? This is Mamono Hunter Yoko. Daishichi no Keishō. Which means Devil Hunter Momo. Sorry, Yoko. 7 alarm bells. And there's not really too much plot from what I can see given in the game. Maybe there's some in the manual, but I didn't look it up. I'm sure Sega Retro has scans in the manual. Okay, we're just going to go over those flowers. That's fine. So there's, I think, a bit of a Bloodborne mechanic here. If you get hit, you can actually recover some health afterwards. I'm not sure the mechanic of it, though. Oop. Ah! Dang it. So anyway, this is a licensed game based on an OVA series. Well, that was lucky. The thing about OVAs is, I guess since they were releasing them on home video, you know, with the direct market kind of thing, they were not quite bound by the same scruples that a broadcast anime would have had. So what that means in this case is that you get something that's got a lot more blood and nudity than you might expect on a normal anime show. Okay, so the time is really harsh, apparently. That's good to know. Oh boy. So on top of the punishing gameplay, we also have to be very quick to get through these levels. Is this going to be in the Nintendo Direct tomorrow? Absolutely, guaranteed. They're going to have Mega Drive games on the Switch Online system, and there's going to be a full remake of this, as well as a couple of sequels announced at once and released together. Yeah, this whole franchise is set to make a big comeback, I'm sure. Some interesting platforming going on with this vine, and I'm not able to attack this insectoid creature. All the enemies in this place have been insectoid so far. Oh, come on. We just got to climb that slope a little bit. Ooh. With the wind, it's a little bit tricky, isn't it? Oh my gosh, are you serious? There we go. Nailed it. Just a bit more. I don't know what decides the direction of the wind. Come on. Okay. There we go. So I guess this is a boss arena now, and I have 1 minute to deal with it. Giant flower. Very evocative. And appropriate. Alright, so let me tell you about the premise of this show. Yōko Mano is a 16-year-old, or not quite 16, she's about to turn 16, which makes some of the content even more disturbing and inappropriate. Come on, dude. Maybe the shield is the way to go. Hey, there we go. Nice. First boss down. Scene 1 clear. Oh, and there's our first bell ringing. Good stuff. There is Yōko herself. Okay, scene 2. Some kind of volcano. Gibbon says, speaking of OVAs, one of the Stray Sheep volumes, so Gibbon has just ordered a bunch of doujin online from Toshinobu Kondo's old circle. Yeah, that was really bad. We do have a much larger time scale on this level though, so I assume it's a lot bigger. Okay, cool. Oh wait, the shield. I keep forgetting. See, there you go. I'll just hold it like an umbrella. Get right through. Yeah, so Gibbon... Whoa, jeez Louise. Gibbon ordered a bunch of these stray sheep, black sheep, doujin things, and they've just arrived, and that's really cool. I can't wait to... you know, if you find any particularly juicy sketches or concept art and choose to share them, that would be really cool. But it's up to you. If there's anything worth showing in there. Yeah, but he's saying that one of the volumes has a bunch of El Hazard art. So did Kondo work on El Hazard, or is it fan art? And he's saying that surprised him. He loves that OVA. The syndicated version is fine too, but it's very syndicated, while the original OVA has a nice, contained and touching story. Yeah, I heard some people talking about El Hazard the other day. They brought it up in the context of Ranma Half and how it's similarly can be interpreted as a queer story, but I'm not really sure of the story of El Hazard itself. So I didn't have the full context, but it sounded pretty interesting from what they were saying. Wadito's here too. Hello, Verdito von Eisenger. What console is this game on? Sega Mega Drive, 1991. And the detection for platforms is a little tricky sometimes. Yeah, just back and forth here. Cool. Ah, that's alright. We've got a health right here. Pick that up. Nice, cool character designs for the monsters. Although I do need to be conscious of time. The time limit for the last stage was very tight. So I think we can just maybe bypass some of these to make it easier on ourselves. Yeah, but anyway, let's talk about the OVA a bit more. So the franchise is basically a series of 6 OVAs released between 1990 and 1995. This game was 1991, so it could only have been drawing from the first 1 or 2 of them, really. Which way to go? Oop. I did read there was a bit of branching or like open level design. Oh, no, that was bad. Oh, yikes. So, with that in mind, I watched the first episode of the OVA this morning to see what the series was about, and this is what it's about. It's about, like, sex. That's a big part of it. It's kind of like, oh my gosh, it's kind of like Sailor Moon, with the breaks off in terms of the ratings board. There's intimate situations. There is damage to clothing resulting in body parts showing. And there's a lot of violence and blood. Oh, an arrow. That's handy. Okay, he's going to throw that in. I can see that coming about as a result of playtesting. Yes, you heard me. Sex. Okay, evil bunnies. Cool. This game isn't really picking up on the mature themes of the OVA itself, it seems like. But that's okay by me. This is supposed to be a family-friendly stream after all. But I guess I have to talk about some of the subject matter to cover it properly. Yes, made it. No. Okay, good. Oof. Nice. More health refills. Okay, they're being pretty generous in this level if I do say so myself. Ooh. Yeah, I love that. And this feels like a boss fight. Oh yeah. Ouch. Oh. Okay, we're gonna have to really rely on the shield here. So I saved... Oh, where did I save? Here. Okay, I'll save a bit closer this time. No, I'll just rewind. Hold on a second. Okay, so here, save, good. Yeah, so the subject matter. Oop. So Yōko Mano is a descendant of a long line of demon hunters who defend the earth from attacks from the demon plane. But she doesn't know this yet, I guess. But her grandmother still sort of trains her in combat in a way. Now, a wrinkle in the powers of this matrilineal line of warriors is that to inherit their full powers as demon hunters, they have to remain virgins until they're 16 or until they fully come into their powers. I'm not sure which, but I think it's both. Or one or the other, I don't know. Oh my gosh. So there's this dynamic at the start where Yoko's mother, who's very sex positive, is sort of encouraging her to engage in relationships with people that she's interested in, which there are a few at school. And her grandmother is saying, no, you must save yourself, but not really explaining why with all the demon hunting stuff. Gosh. Yeah, this is pretty rough, eh? Alright, that's good. That's a pattern. Yeah, caught in a pattern, as Aruna would say. Yes, lovely. Oh yeah, Gibbon says, wait, this is a Devil Hunter Yoko game? I didn't recognize it without the excessive gore and gratuitous nudity. Indeed, if you watch at least episode 1, I don't know about the other ones, you will notice the, as Gibbon says, excessive gore and gratuitous nudity. So yeah, I basically outlined the plot as it goes on. Their principal's evil, trying to summon a demon, plane stuff. There's some, as I said, intimate encounters that are aborted. And Yōko comes into her powers at the end and defeats the Demon Queen, who is her classmate in disguise. Okay, that was a bad hit. It's really easy to die quickly, apparently. Oh. Yeah, okay. So I guess there's no contact damage there, but when that fish stabs me, it is a huge hit. Now I am kind of on the lookout for Umihara Kawase connections, and fish creatures kind of qualifies, but as far as how the character controls, yeah, I guess it's similar-ish. She jumps a lot higher than Kawase, to be sure. But the inspiration here is more along the lines of the Valis series, but I'll talk about that a bit later. To close out the first episode of that OVA, I will tell you that at the end she manages to manifest her powers. She briefly disrobes magically, and then this red Chinese dress manifests itself, and she stabs her rival through the chest, oh no, in the shoulder, and then she gets impaled through the torso on a giant clock hand. So that's kind of a motif there, is the ticking clock, giant clock tower, and that's kind of represented in this game too, so maybe that's the connection here. But otherwise, she sort of enters the demon realm at the climax to confront the baddie. Oh my gosh, okay, cool. But it seems to me that this whole game is taking place in the demon realm, because these definitely do not seem like earthly environs. Yes, made it. Took a hit there, but recovered. Okay, well, excuse me, because I don't see how to get through this. Maybe this will move? Yeah, okay, it's moving. Oops. Yeah, it's interesting how your projectile attack is powerful, but leaves you vulnerable while it's being used. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's try and kill some of these fish. With good timing. Oh, you kidding me? No! Okay. Ugh. Oh, I can angle it too. That's nice. Come on, yeah. So if I do, yeah, I can do diagonals, I can do, oh. Okay, just diagonals, not up and down. Given says, if only she had a fishing line. Okay, so that's gonna kill me. I guess I'll jump into it and it'll push me up. Is that really the only way to get through that? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't really understand how the health recovery mechanic works here. How you will restore some health after getting hit. But I can take some pot shots at this guy from this platform. The only problem is I'm sacrificing time to do it. A valuable commodity in this game. Oops. But it can be recovered if I die, because I'll restart the checkpoint with a full timer. It's impossible, says Tony. Slow down. Sorry. Oh, what? Okay, I took a hit while my health was coming back and I just died. So yeah, hits are very powerful and painful in this game. Oh, are you serious? I think part of the issue with those big guys is when you kind of take an attack from them, all 5 of their little projectiles hit you at once. Okay, cool. Oh, there are so many. They're relentless. This is really intense. Okay, cool. Quick save state there, cheeky. Oh. Every attack takes up a quarter of your health. What the heck is? Oh yeah, no air control. I keep forgetting. We got to do like a hop from the top of this and then try and land down there, I guess. No, I'll just run off the right. Got to go through the fish guy, but excuse me? Oh no, no. Okay. Of course, there's probably a moving platform down here somewhere. Right? Yeah, there it is. This is rough. I don't really get this. How is a mortal supposed to do this? I can't drop through a platform. You can do... There's not enough middle ground with... Okay, there we go. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, with air control and stuff is what I was saying. Yeah, I think you're definitely right. This game is impossible without rewinding. This is what I read as well in the review on Hardcore Game 101. Oh! Oh, I was supposed to fall. Okay, cool. And the boss fight's going to take place underwater. Very nice. Yeah, was that basically you need to be full expert at the game to really get through it probably. But hey, let's just cheat instead. Remember when Rare made this innovation? I don't think Rare Replay was the first thing to have rewinds for retro games. Was it? I don't know. Well, you know, emulators have been doing it for a while. I don't know about official stuff like that. Actually, oh, I got some good results from rapid firing while my sword was just in the right position there to hit the guy. Lobster man here. Oh, and by the way, I can mash jump to actually freely swim. I don't think I got any hits there. There's a little graphical effect when I hit the guy. Ugh, I'm mashing two different... There. I did, it's a Mega Drive. Sega Mega Drive, 1991. Oh, okay. So you don't have like full control in water, but you can sort of kick around a bit and change your momentum. Yeah, it's interesting. Not quite like any other swimming system I've seen, to be honest. Looks good for Mega Drive, says Gibbon. Yeah, totally. I'm impressed. Ugh. No! Sega does what Nintendo don't, indeed, Tony. Oh gosh. I keep expecting the swimming to be a bit freer, but it's really not. Tony is playing Mr. Pants while listening to this and hating it. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Oh yeah, that's good. If I destroy the water projectile before it hits the ground, I don't have all the little spikes to deal with. Or if it's far enough off screen, I think. See, I got a few hits in there. This is really tough also. Timer is really running out. Come on. No, okay. I'm gonna load my state and just, I have to play smarter from the start. See what I mean about the multi-hit thing? If I can pull that off a few times, I think I can get this over with quicker. Yeah, see that? Good stuff. Okay. That was 3 hits right there. Looked like. Yeah, but it's so easy to die. You know, the Tetris effect. Tony is going through the Mr. Pants effect. Yeah, and that's right. The boss doesn't have a health bar either, so tough to see how far we are through and how far we have to go. Ugh. Alright, I'll start again. Ooh, I'll just take a breath here. I want to cover something Gibbon said earlier. He was explaining El Hazard. El Hazard is a sister series to Tenchi Muyo. The creators were roommates, if I recall correctly. It does have some LGBT characters in it. It's about a couple high school kids and a teacher who get transported to a fantasy world and each get a unique power. That sounds like a lot of different anime. It has the setup to be a typical harem story, but isn't. But then the syndicated version is, and is basically just Tenchi Muyo with the names changed. Oh gosh. Yes, if only she had a fishing line. That would make this platforming easier, to be honest. Yeah, okay. Let's go. That was good. Yeah, see, that contact did almost my complete life bar. Nasty stuff. I just have to play smart, that's all. And alternate between swimming and attacking. Important, very important. I just have to get the spacing right here. Yes, see? I knew that rapid fire technique would be great. Good stuff. Still at a minute on the clock. Yeah, okay. So like I said, this would have come out after only the first 1 or 2 OVAs had been released. And there were 6 of them, but number 4 is not really a story in the same way. Apparently it's just a collection of music videos over artwork. So a bit of a cop-out, that one. But yeah, each of them, from what I could see, or most of them, had different writers and directors. So there wasn't really a single creative force behind the entire thing. But we did see those copyrights on the title screen that I talked about. They were the people who were behind the original concept and character design. Oh my gosh. I'll just get those names real quick. Juzo Mutsuki and Miao Goku. I read those in different orders. It should be Goku Miao, sorry. Oh, Gaku Miao. Ugh, not doing well. Oh my gosh, we're getting mobbed by tiny creatures in this level. Bats, snakes, spiders, more snakes, and the death bit. Okay, so we're gonna land on these little platforms. Let's use the shield judiciously here. Oh my gosh. Again, air control is non-existent almost. Maybe not completely. Oh, what? Yeah, watch for jumping snakes. That will also damage you. Oh, this is difficult to deal with, I'll tell you what. Okay. I wish I had an infinite health cheat or something. I wonder if there's like Game Genie stuff I could do. Ugh. There you go. Downwards angle. And let's just hope there's a health pickup soon. I'll save state there. By the way, that was a really good joke, Tony, earlier. The Mr. Pants effect. No, I guess you weren't joking. Oh my gosh. This is nuts. And now all the enemies are really low to the ground. Great. Evil bugs. Let's do a quick clear of that. No. Cool. So yeah, mastering the shield mechanic is key to this game, it seems. Look at that. Good stuff. Very clean. That one bullet followed me all the way. Oh, you look scary. Hello, friend. Whoa! Oh, oh, oh no! Total vortex drone stuff happening there. If anyone from the Caverns of Hope Discord showed up. Head separates from body. That kind of reminds me of that one Ultra Beast. Had a big stomach in its belly. Yes. Careful attacking with the sword can destroy the projectiles in our way. Oh boy, okay. This is really getting my goat right now. Okay. Cool. I really hoped there would be a health pickup, but I was wrong. There is none. No mercy. No forgiveness. Only death. Oh, seriously? Okay, cool. Yes. So I mentioned the 6 OVAs, although number 4 is just some music videos. Goku Miao, the original character designer, according to some accounts, did the manga adaptation. Who knows if that kept the adult content, and I use adult in inverted commas. I was talking about like how it's mature content but not like emotionally mature. Kind of immature. Also very problematic considering the age of some of the characters, the kind of stuff they get up to, and what's shown on screen. Like, people can do that in real life, I guess that's fine, you know. That's one thing. But it's, yeah, it's not nice stuff. The underage nudity and such. But hey, there's none of that in this game. This game is just good, clean, old-fashioned monster slaying. Maybe a slightly revealing dress for the legs, but yeah, what you gonna do? Okay, take that. Oh, that wasn't a good jump. Wonder if I can get through over here. Yeah, that looks alright. Oh, come on, you bats! I do not like the bats. Okay, cool. So, Gibbon, you seemed like you were familiar with the Yōko series. Have you seen all the OVAs? I read synopses of all the different episodes. There's different demonic threats that pop up. Later on, you get a rival character who looks identical to Yōko and is voiced by the same VA. And like it's her cousin, and they are competing to be the true demon hunter. Oops. Okay, that's a tight jump. Oh. But from what I've read, the character designs kind of change a little bit as the series goes on. I don't really know how significant it is. And like the Wikipedia summaries kind of say that they toned down some of the content as it went on. There is a memorable sequence in the first episode where I talked about the grandmother and mother's different approaches to, you know, life advice and such. And they get in a big argument about it and start fighting. One with, I think, a rolled up newspaper or some kind of bat, and the other one with a saucepan, because they're apparently both trained demon hunters. Although Yoko's mother did not get the title of proper demon hunter because she had relations and thus was disqualified. That's how it works, people. I don't know. It's not, you know, not ideal, I guess. But yeah, they're like bashing each other with stuff that comes to hand around the house. It's a fun little scene. And then as Yoko's leaving, saying, okay, I'm off, you two. Bye. And then her mum's like, wait, before you go, take this, and throws her a pack of condoms. Yes. Super Mario USA. Boss arena, okay. 30 seconds, very little health. I think we might take a death, and yep. I thought I could run on the back of that thing, but no. Yeah, this sets us up a little bit better. Costing us a life, but we get to that part of the level with almost full health. And more time. Hello? Okay, cool. So, save state. Just to cover how Gimmon has answered my queries there. Saying that this game is a pretty straightforward hack and slash, interesting shield attack mechanic notwithstanding. I have seen maybe one episode over 20 years ago during the days of Blockbuster, not realizing that not all animated material is for kids. Now that is an excellent story and a cautionary tale. Like I said before, the OVA format sort of gave them more license to have different levels of content there. Wow, that's really brutal, that attack pattern. And not even my shield can protect me. Or can it? Oh, the sword can, I think. Interesting. But how do I... Do I have to go under that? Yeah, maybe. Hold on, let's test that. I don't know. Oh, that's pretty rough, eh? Oh my gosh. I'm actually getting back a lot of health. Oh, not all of it. Yeah, Gibbon also says... I do recall it being one of the big localized anime back in the day, of there being like maybe a dozen localized anime. I recall it being one of the ones in the promo reel that was frequently on other things I regularly watched. Okay, so it did have quite a name for itself. And it was successful enough in Japan even to get 3 game adaptations or licensed, installments. The other 2, apart from this one, were adventure games on the PC Engine. So not quite the same kind of thing, but yeah, the setup of it being an action-based series sets it up quite well for an action game. So I think that's probably a better use of the license than those adventure games, but what are you gonna do? Oh my gosh. I have to be bold. The shield's not going to protect me from these things. And I do have rewinds. Alright, let's try and get under this. Rewind a bit more. I'm trying to test this now. Oh, seriously. Yeah, okay, so there is just enough time to get under. But you will take some damage. I just have to hope I've done enough damage to the boss. Yeah, that's it, I guess. Just alternate shield throw and swords to protect myself. But the timing, oh my gosh. I'm not enjoying this. They just made it too hard is the problem. Nah. Go away. Oh, please, please. No, and then the jump. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got some hits in. Yes! Survival. Dare I save? I better not, just in case. Just rely on rewinds. Still. So can you tell me anything about the episode that you watched, Gibbon? I'll try and figure out which installment it was. 10 seconds left. Gotta hit the head. Let's try and rapid fire it. Okay, that really is not gonna work, is it? Ooh! Oh, there you go. I did a little crab boss exploit there. So we'll load back to the start of the fight, and that's actually a pretty good thing. Look at that! We're getting these multi-backwards hits as it approaches. That's really good. Oh, and a very clean first phase, except for that one hit. Okay, happy, happy, happy. Not happy. Yes, okay, cool. That was good enough that I want to save state. And we'll try that technique again. Okay, didn't quite work on the left side, did it now? Oh, there we go. Just got to get the spacing dead on. So this boss being made up of skulls does remind me of a monster that you see right at the start of the first OVA. She's, it turns out to be a dream, but she's like making out with this guy. And then tentacles appear from the water and they're coming from like a pile of skulls. And the victims of this thing, their faces get mummified. And it kind of looks like that. Oh, I forgot about my cool technique. Hold on. Yeah, baby. That's the way. That's the secret. Gibbon says, I really don't remember much, lol. Your description of the first episode sounds familiar, though, so it was probably that. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, yep. That whole dress getting ripped thing, that certainly does happen at the climax of OVA 1. Even to a greater extent than that. Okay. Enough said. Ooh, scene 5. 8 minutes on the clock. Oh, I need a drink. I think we've covered a lot of stuff about this now. Yeah, the Wikipedia synopsis for the series says that Yōko Mano is a boy-crazy 16-year-old. I would say that she's just a typical horny teen, to be honest. Excuse me. Okay. And as for Juzo Mutsuki, who did the original story or something, because he's credited in this game, he's got an entry on Moby Games. So I checked what other games he'd been involved in. And he also did the story for Jesus 2. So if you're ever interested in Jesus, there's a sequel. Check it out. And yes, this is actually got nothing to do with the religion of Christianity. It's the name of a space station in a Japanese sci-fi adventure game. So the original game is called Jesus Kyofu no Bio Monster. And then there's the sequel, Jesus 2. Ripe for comedy, very good stuff. And hey, Lent just started. Good time to give up bio monsters, I think. Oh. Speaking of bio monsters, okay, cool. Yeah, these slopes are a bit slippery. Oh, that was a nasty looking guy. Oh, look at them. Cool stuff. But it's a very long way down. Yeah, but let's talk about some of the other people involved with the development. Oh my gosh, yeah, it is slippery. Everyone loves an ice level, eh? So the reason I'm playing this is because it has development ties to Umihara Kawase. Oh, that is cool. It's like a bird face that's made out of a skull and some other bones. Interesting stuff. Okay, I think the key here, we'll deal with this thing first. If I can. Hold on. How about we just go back a bit further? While that's off screen, deal with this one. Oh no, that guy again. Cool. I managed to destroy him pretty quick. Nice. Okay, I have to read this. Given says, so it's nothing to do with that manga, Jesus, about the master hitman, so named because the last thing people say when they see him is Jesus Christ, who is now a school teacher involved in wacky shenanigans. That sounds amazing. But no, it's nothing to do with that. What a funny thing. Good stuff. Is it a kind of great teacher Onizuka situation? Where he's the best teacher because he's a straight talker and he sticks up for the kids. Hang on, I just got knocked down to an earlier plane. I gotta stay up here. But the sliding really adds to your jump momentum, so that's what Jesus 2 is. Ugh. Well, I took that hit, but I see a health orb up there. I think it might be shaped like... Oh, it's shaped like the yin and yang symbol, which appears on Yoko's dress. Ugh. Meh. How long is 108 Generations anyway? Because I think in episode 5 she goes back in time to the first installment of her line. I was just wondering if, like, this tradition originated in China. How long ago did the Han people go from China to Japan? I don't know if that's even an accurate use of the term. It's a bit like that, says Gibbon. He starts out doing the teacher thing because his... Am I moving? I think I'm moving. Okay, let's just stick around. He starts out doing the teacher thing because his stash of cash accidentally got built into the walls of the school and he was trying to infiltrate, but he ends up getting attached to the kids and wanting to help and guide them. And it did actually get a sequel series sometime later. Funny stuff. Very good. Oh boy. Okay, this looks like a boss arena that is particularly troublesome. Looks like I have to attack the gems. The hexagram symbol was used in the OVA that I saw as well, as part of the magic of the demon clan. Oh, I thought that might happen. There we go. Oop! It's still slippery, don't forget. Okay. Trying to talk about Kiyoshi Sakai here. What? Excuse me? Hello? I destroyed the 4 gems. What more do you want from me? Jump. Nope. I guess I'll go back up. The Life and Crimes of Scrooge McDuck is one of the next episodes. Oh! Hold on. I'm being taken somewhere else now. Tony says it's probably going to anger Don Rosa. Yes, I gather he feels very protective about his work on the character. I hope this is the right way to go. I sincerely hope so. Yeah, I've noticed that that snake thing also gets shorter. It removes segments as it takes damage. Oh, I'm not happy about my health situation. Okay. I hope I haven't just gone in a big circle. Oh, I saw that health before, so I think I'm on the top layer now. I don't want to fight you, snake. Ugh. Well, that was rude. My health recovery got me back to a decent level there. Have I done this before? I don't think so. I guess I'll save just in case. There was a more recent series, as given, Until Death Do Us Part, sort of a modern day Zatoichi about a blind swordsman working as part of a vigilante paramilitary organization who gets teamed up with a girl who can predict the future, that featured cameos from a bunch of older manga characters the author liked, including teacher Hitman Jesus, which prompted Jesus to get a sequel series. Oh my gosh, this is an incredible story. Along with some others getting revivals as well. There was a little shared universe of titles going on for a bit. That's amazing. Isn't that cool, that kind of collaboration? And then it leading to a revival of the series is just incredible. Ugh. No, thank you. Okay. Why don't we... Oh, yeah. Okay. And then I'll... that was almost skillful. That one's got a lot of segments, though. Maybe... It did... I kind of tricked it into going up. Oh! Oh, that's it. I'll do the little technique that I did against the last boss. Running along and hitting it in the head with the backswing. Well, that almost worked. I still took some damage, but it's okay. Yes. Oh, hopefully there's... Oh, another one! No! Go away! Leave me alone. Okay. Oh, well, 1-up. That can't be anything but good. If I could ever get it. You know what? That's too risky. I'm not gonna get it. I'm saving enough lives by my rewinding anyway. We're already a decent way into the game. It's the time. Oh, almost been going an hour. Health! I saw it! It will be mine. Oh yes, it will be mine. Thank you. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, wow, that was awesome. What a cool set piece. Okay. So this is, I guess, a demon lady. She can clone herself, it looks like. Or at least a shadow clone. Monjutsu. Oops. Yoko's grandmother, by the way, dresses up in very much ninja attire at one point. But they all have the power to manifest the spirit sword. Oop. That's alright. Okay. No! Okay. Which one's the real one? Let's not get hit as it goes through. Yeah, okay. Is this Gemini Man stage? Yeah, it could be. Does that mean I'm gonna get the Gemini laser after this? That would be nice. A more reliable long-range attack would be cool. Don't even know if that was doing damage. Oh! She disappeared. That gem glowed up there. I wonder if I need to hit it. I think it's just shooting at me. There wasn't a contact effect. Ah. Okay. Ah. Oh no. 20 seconds. Come on. Nah. Seriously. That was actually cool. Because I'm holding the button down after attacking sometimes, she's actually still holding the sword out, and that can even absorb projectiles, which is really nice. Oh, 6 seconds. Come on! This is just not nice. I'll take the time up. Scene 5, 220. And I'm here. If I'm quick enough, I can probably get away from that snake without having to deal with it. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, here? No. Nah. Hang on a second. Why don't we just deal with this? Okay, well. Okay. Oh, gosh. We need the momentum from that slope to bring us over here. Hey, I don't care, lady. I do not care. Save state. Now, is one of these different? Some of them are sort of flashing or flickering. Don't know if that's coming through. I think you just have to kill them all until there's one left. Tony is mixed on the ending of DuckTales. On one hand, I don't really like the show how it turned out, but it introduced many to duck stuff, and that's good. However, I also hate one of the creative guys. Yeah, conflicted. Well, maybe they will leave the door open to more uses of the franchise that you might be more accepting of. because this was successful from all accounts. I'm liking how this is going so far. A lot of multi-hits happening. Oh! Not like that. Oh boy. I shouldn't have taken that hit. Ugh. You really do have to be very accurate. No. Okay. Is that one left? Only one left? Perhaps. We're getting occasional hits here. Yeah, this is going fairly well. Except for those two hits. But hey, we might get away with it. Oh! Oh gosh. No! She just moves so fast. I'm supposed to be talking about Kiyoshi Sakai here. Hold on. Just gotta get through this first. Oh, thank goodness. Whew. Wadune says this is Sentai music. Yeah, it's very much in that style, isn't it? Okay. Alright. Oh, what? That was the end. Okay, that was the final boss. What do you know? Original story, Juzo Mitsuki. Presumably that's relating to the original story of the franchise. Because this game didn't exactly have much of a story, did it now? I really didn't expect the game to end there, but there you go. Getting some nice artwork in the credits there. And the people involved. We already... Yeah, ba-doo-ba-doo. Yes, so Klon, we're seeing that name here. That's the developer who was contracted by, I guess, the license holders to make this game. And there's Kiyoshi Sakai, map design. The designer, director, programmer of Umihara Kawase for the first 3 installments. Unfortunately left the series after that, although he did work on Blade Strangers before that, for Saizen-sen. Yeah, Kiyoshi Sakai is not credited in Fresh or Bazooka. Kondo has kind of taken over, but that's alright. As for their relationship, they'd worked together before. Sakai and Kondo had been employees at System Seicom, who they had a few games to their name, nothing I'd really heard of except for Jerry Boy, also known as Smart Ball, one of the early Game Freak games. I think it's on the Mega Drive? Don't remember. Anyway, between his work on Sayonara Umihara Kawase in 2013 and Umihara Kawase Shun in 97, apart from the Shun re-releases, the only other thing he did was programming on Ape Escape, so he was working for that Sony studio at one point. But yeah, this is one of the early things he did before Umihara Kawase. While at Klon, he also worked on Boomer's Adventure in Asmic World, which used the dinosaur dragon mascot of Asmic in a Game Boy platformer. He also did a snake-based game on the Game Boy called Serpent. Apart from that, Klon has a couple of other interesting games in their catalog, including some cool-looking shmups that I might actually look into on stream at one point, as well as Rubble Saber, which I definitely will look at on stream. In addition to The sequel to Air Zonk, which I have played on stream, not the sequel, I played the original, but they did the sequel, they took over from the first one. They did some assistance on Ogre Battle 64, the Game Boy port of Wily and Right, no, Rockboard, That's Paradise, the Mega Man themed board game that was unreleased but was available in the recent big leak. They also did, apparently, the Game Boy port of Little Mermaid for Capcom, which I did play on stream. So yeah, lots of connections there. And in the Duck universe, Tony, they Klon created the Tailspin game for NES. So there you go. They might have been known as Jewel Corporation when they did that, because they did change their name at a certain point. So yeah, Wadito also pointing out how weird her hair is. Yeah, typical anime has to have a distinctive hairstyle for their protagonist, and she's got these kind of ring braids that are interesting. So that's the end of the game, and I've hit a few buttons and the music has faded out. So is that her school or just some like demon house? I don't know. It looks a little bit like the clock tower from the first OVA. So that is wrapping up on... Oh, I really need to cover this actually. The fact that this game seems kind of inspired by Valis. I said I would talk about it later. Not just the setting where like an ordinary girl is granted magical powers to fight demons who are invading or she goes to their world or something, but the gameplay as well. It seems very reminiscent, and it's also similar to other games I've played on stream before, like Kendo Rage or El Viento. Also more recently Alicia Dragoon, even a little bit like Wonder Momo, but that's a bit more of a stretch, I think. But yeah, Valis was a huge game, very influential, got a lot of ports and sequels, and inspired a lot of other games too. So you'll see games sort of similar to this one. Oh, is there a downward thrust in the air? I didn't even try that. That's interesting. I gotta test that out real quick. Hold on a second. Yep, there's a downward thrust. I don't know how useful that is, to be honest. I'll test if I can bounce on someone like Zelda 2. Not really. But interesting anyway. Might be situationally helpful. So yeah, we'll stop that there, but we've got another game to move on to. We've covered kind of Kiyoshi Sakai a little bit there. And I was going to pair that up with the other parent of the Umihara Kawase series. So I'll just bring that up now. And we're going back to the PC Engine CD-ROM system, which I've played several games on this year. So that's good to go back to it. Oh yes, it is the CD system, so of course we're getting fully voiced cutscenes. Cool stuff. Planet Earth. Who knows what the plot is? I'll tell you the basic gist of it. The Earth is threatened by the criminal mastermind Valis. In response, the Galactic Police or Galaxy Police have sent 2 agents, Hiro Aoyama and Michiko Akasaka, who can fight the aliens or whatever, I guess, and also transform into superhero forms known as Gayvan and Michi. So Gayvan is in the name there. Galaxy Deka Gayvan is the game, 1993 PC Engine CD. This is Hiro Aoyama. Pretty bland looking guy. And there's Michiko Akasaka. Take note of the character designs, because the reason I'm playing this is that Toshinobu Kondo, while working at Fill-In Cafe, did the character designs for this game. So if you see any resemblance to Umihara Kawase characters or Doki Doki Payachio characters, or whatever else you might be familiar with him from, yeah, keep an eye out for that. And just to cover the title, Gayvan is like the name of the guy's superhero form, I guess, and Deka, which is the kanji that means detective. You might know it from the game Dynamite Deka, which was localized as Die Hard Arcade. Push run button, I will. So in tech, I guess it's the publisher. Fill-In Cafe, as I said, the developer. Oh, easy. Yes, please. I'll take easy. Jump and attack. That's fine. Continue on, I guess that will let me continue. It wasn't going to do that ordinarily. So yeah, from this screen we can choose whether we want to play as Hiro or Michi. Of course I'm going to be Michi, but also we can do a 2-player co-op simultaneous mode. And Omake Versus is like a head-to-head fighting mode. But let's play the real game first. Maybe if there's time at the end, I'll show what the versus mode looks like. So I mentioned Doki Doki Pachio. If you're familiar with Toshinobu Kondo's work, if you're not familiar, sorry, you might have... what else did he do? Not much else, to be honest. Some of his other work is in directing. He actually took on game direction at a certain point in his career. So he's directed the DS RPG Glory of Heracles, co-developed by Payon, and also Code of Princess, which I'm going to bring up again in a minute. But the other, I think one of the only other games that he did character design work for was this dodgeball game, which is sort of loosely in the Kunio-kun dodgeball lineage, called Otome Tachi no Seishun, which, yeah, it's like some management and also dodgeball stuff. But the gimmick with that game is that there's a whole bunch of different dodgeball teams, and each team has character designs by a different designer. So you get different looks for each of the teams, which is an interesting concept, isn't it? Okay, so anyway, this game, it's a brawler, it's a beat 'em up. We only have the one 2D plane to walk on, but there's all sorts of grabbing and attacking kind of moves. I wonder if the manual would have told me anything that I needed to know. Oh well, let's just experiment. So there's like a downward slide kick, an upward high kick. We've got grabs that work somehow. I've got to figure this out. Wadito commenting on the polka dot tie of the guy in the intro. Yes, it's very fashionable. In the future? I don't know if this is the future. I guess it is if the Galaxy Police are sending humans. They might be uplifted. That's a cool sci-fi concept of like aliens taking humans out of an Earth context and then them becoming part of galactic society while Earth as a whole remains kind of in its current state. Ugh. This is tough. And I believe I only have one button. Oh, I want that. I don't know what it is, but yes, health. I thought it might be. I'll just check real quick to remind myself what the Turbo Graphics, aka PC Engine, really looks like. Yeah, like I thought. There's only the 2 buttons, but we do have select. Oh, of course, select turns us into our super powered mode, which in this case comes with a mech suit. This will use up our core bar, which we see at the bottom. I can get pickups to fill my core bar. Oh, I just got some gold, but I guess that's not the right pickup. Okay, but yeah, we're faster, we're more powerful in this form, which is nice. And it's not taking up too much of my meter. It's not like it's draining really fast thanks to this. So, and I can do it at any time, so that's very nice. Yeah. Given says that is a neat concept, talking about the dodgeball game, I think. Nice design on these guys. This does kind of remind me of Wonder Momo, actually. I did mention it just now. I think defeating an enemy gives you more core bar. Pew pew! Ow. Should be jumping more, I think. Jump kicks are always my preferred technique in fighting games, and sometimes beat 'em ups too. But they're good for closing distance and doing a powerful hit. Now I'm trying to double tap to run, but I don't think that's actually a mechanic here. No. We have the 1 speed. That's alright. The setting is reminding Wodito of Nekketsu Oyako on PS1. Nekketsu, is that one of the Kunio-kun games. I know Neketsu is often part of the title. I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to, and I don't know what that game is in particular either, sorry. Oh, some cash. Yeah, so we're getting cash and gold bars to increase our score. Maybe that'll give us a 1-up at some point, but otherwise I don't much mind about score, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not sure at this moment how much time I should be spending in super mode, or whether I should use it sparingly, but it seems like the meter drains pretty slowly, so it's okay to use it a fair bit, which is nice, because it's kind of the point of the game. But I suppose in another way, a point is to ration the use of it and use it sparingly. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go on. It's made by Techsoft, the maker of Thunder Force. I've heard of that. This guy looks pretty charismatic. He's talking about Valis, the bad guy. She's definitely got the Kawase hair poof at the front, doesn't she? Maybe a little eyes too. But as for comparing character designs to Umihara Kawase, to be honest, there's not much to compare it to, because there's really only one human character in the first 2 games, and otherwise it's a bunch of fish, you know. But oh, let's be power mode. Oh, nasty. Oh, okay. This is a bit more technical, this fight. High and low. But jump kicks, still effective. Yeah, I was going to say, there's somebody else credited for like object graphics in Umihara Kawase, and I wasn't sure whether Kondo himself designed like the fish enemies and stuff in the game. Alright, so we've run out of core power. It might actually charge over time. Alright, if I do a jump kick and then duck, I think we'll be safe. Sorry. Just rewind it a little bit. Yeah, there we go, because he's got the straight jab and then the uppercut to deal with my air approach if he's quick about it. Looks like I need to jump to hit him a lot of the time. Okay, he's popped down. That'll help me get him. Ah. Oh, that was cool. Nice standing kick. Wow. Yeah, that's nice. This is pretty tough though. I don't know. This is not going too well. Also, what's that 15 at the top of the screen mean? What do you think? Oh, there's a block. I think while you're crouching, you block attacks. That's cool. Nope. Oh, it's gone to 11. It's like a slow timer, I guess. Wadita's asking, is there a Hadoken motion move? Probably worth trying. Actually, you know what? My core has built up. Let's do it. Hadouken. Shoryuken. As far as I can tell, no. There is no such thing. Cool. He was 1 hit away. So there we go. Stage 1 down. If I keep up a good pace, I should be able to get through this game in the time I have left. Oh yeah, look at that tie. Nice stuff. Wait. There's a giant floating ramen bowl? Okay. I wish I knew what they were saying. Oh well. Alright. So, this was 1993. Kondo was still at Fill-In Cafe before forming TNN, Think About Needs of Notice for Human Being, which is the small studio that made Umihara Kawase. Oh yeah, we got 98 up there. It is counting down over the whole stage, I guess. Oh, ninjas. Dang it. I don't want ninjas. Ah! Got ganged up. Quit it. I was trying to do, yeah, that standing kick thing, but it didn't really work out for me. Oh! Rude. Yeah, so this is the beat 'em up system where you walk up to someone and kind of grab them by not doing inputs while you're close to them. What if you press both buttons? That's a good point. That's another common beat 'em up thing. Oh, hello. Lady Ninja. Take that. Yeah, pressing both at once does nothing. Sorry to say. So it's really just a one button system, but there's a few different moves you can do as a result of jumping and directional. Oh, I actually did a cool roundhouse kick there, or back kick or whatever. Okay, she's a little tougher than most enemies. Oh, that was sick! Sorry, let's relive that a little bit. Oh, it didn't quite get the timing right. That's alright. Yes. Okay. So while you're grabbed, you do a jump input, and then you like kick off them and then jump into the air. It's really cool. She did throw to me. This one's really tough. Is this like a mini boss? But she appeared so early. That knife guy is getting me every time. Ah. This would actually be a lot better in 2-player. Wouldn't get ganged up so much. And I'm no good at beat 'em ups. Not usually. Bit of a blind spot for me, to be honest. I'm trying to figure out how I did my cool kick attack. Like forward kick. I don't know. I'll figure it out maybe. Or maybe I'll keep mashing and it'll just happen sometimes. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. Rewind every time I take a hit. No worries. It's fine. What's the difference if you transform? I should be transforming more, shouldn't I? From what I read, it makes you more powerful and faster. Yeah. You seem to have all the same moveset. Rude. Cool. I'm sure we'll see it a lot. Oh, these enemies are real smart. Much smarter than me. Ugh. The ninja disappeared just when I really wanted to hit him. Oh. Hang on. Somebody dropped a health. But then it didn't drop the next time because I rewound. Is that how this system works? There's that much RNG? That's real annoying. Okay, cool. There must be some special command. Yeah, I guess there must be. Wait. That says Kirin. Oh no, it says Chirin Classic. Slightly change the name of an existing product. Kirin is a beer. And I was like, wait a minute. They can't have real advertisements in a game. That never happens. It does. Ugh. Stop it. Dude. I don't even need my powerful form to take you on. Except I do for you. Ugh. Yeah. You can't get ganged up on in a beat 'em up. You have to keep enemies separate, I think. If I grab and then... okay, that works. Oh. Cool. So let me tell you a bit more about Fill-In Cafe, shall I? Hold on. Quick save state. Sneaky cheeky. I have played some of their games before, I think. Haha. Throw. Kaboom. Oh yeah, by the way, I am playing as a cop, which is not ideal, but it's a galactic cop. Surely there's no problems in the Galactic Police Agency. That right and attack is really getting me. Okay, yeah. Just get out of the way. They'll fall in their face. Rude. Somebody drop a health for me, please. Maybe I'm better off just doing combos instead of all these flashy kicks and stuff. That's good. Galactic Cop beating Galactic Ninja. Yeah, I don't know who to barrack for in that situation. Oh. Why did I advance the screen? I should have just dealt with the guy first. You know what? It's time. Oh, time to transform real quick. You can actually knock back enemies during the transformation, it looks like. That's kind of cool. Oh, come on. I'm wearing mech armor. How are you knocking me over so easily? Crazy. There's a butt drop. How cool is that? Haha. You gotta time it right. Right, there's a like animation timing to it. Like that. Ooh, okay. So there's timer pickups, there's core pickups. Oh, screen transition. Sun Wukong, hello? Okay. That's fine, I guess. He's boasting about his pole. She's calling him out on not having originality. Perfect. Perfect. That's just what I was thinking too. Alright. Oh, he's big. He's a big boy. Galactic Sun Wukong. Yes. I just wanted to consult my list of Fill-In Cafe games. Okay, I haven't... Oh, I have played one of them. Okay. The first thing, I mentioned Kendo Rage before as a game sort of inspired by Valis. Fill-In Cafe did the sequels to Makeru na Makendo, the original name of Kendo Rage. If you remember, that's the one where, like, I was in the Kendo club and there was like a silly translation to it. And it had like an orange costume, and the enemy was a badminton player. But yeah, in the sequels, Makeru no Makendo 2 is a fighting game, not a 2D action game. And Makeru no Makendo Z is an RPG, so they really vary up the genre by the sequels. But the other one I've played is Asuka 120% during the all-female fighting games showcase. I played as the chemistry club student. And yeah, that was the game that got a whole bunch of different revisions from Fill-In Cafe. And then even after they went defunct, they made sort of an unofficial extra revision to the game after that. And a lot of the releases were on the Saturn. Wadita says, my brother used to be in Kendo Club. Well, that's cool. Is that a common sport to practice over there? That's interesting. I did Taekwondo after school sometimes. It wasn't really a school club though. Okay, that pole really is a problem, isn't it? We're gonna have to jump over it a lot of the time. Oh, but I have tons of core. Let's do this. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. Oh my gosh, this is not going well, but I'm gonna try it. The mashing strategy. Oh, yeah, the pole. It's not good. We'll start that one again, shall we? Oh, but his cousin is still in Taekwondo Club. Yeah, I think I got to like the high blues, but I was never actually really good at it. You just advance over time anyway. I didn't have great flexibility, so I couldn't do the high kicks very well, but it was fun. Pretty good for fitness, I guess, too. So let's just check out the background for a little bit. There's a little restaurant here, or roadside food shop. What does it say? Shumai. Oh yeah, that's a thing. What is that again? I forget. Oh, okay, so he does have a high defense kind of thing. I can't mash this guy. I have to keep knocking him down. Hang on. Is this a pattern? Have we got the pattern? Oh, not quite. The high kick and the low sweep are good for knocking him down. And I can actually... Can I pull this off before he gets a chance? Not always. Maybe we can alternate. Come on. Yeah. No! Oh, and I've run out of core. Oh, let's get a bit of distance. Try blocking. Oh, good idea. Yeah. Oop. But I also want to approach. That's a problem. It's about being really precise. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, cool. He exploded. I don't know why. I guess he was a robot, maybe? Who knows? Cool. Oof, what a relief. So what are some other things that Filling Cafe did that looked interesting to me? They had a kind of Space Harrier clone on the Sharp X68000 computer called Neural Gear. Yeah, that looks pretty cool, but I don't know, maybe 68K emulation is easier than some of the other old ones. So I might try it at some point. But yeah, it's a bit problematic trying to run those old computer systems these days. Another beat 'em up they did was Mad Stalker Full Metal Force, which Toshinobu Kondo was also involved with. So considering there's kind of mech designs in this game, I wonder if it's similar to this, but I think it's a bit more serious in tone. This one has quite a cartoony tone, which I do like. It's very nice. Okay, now correct me if I'm wrong, but is that just a chubby Guile from Street Fighter 2? Also, he just slipped over and fell over by himself. That's what I'm talking about, with the comedic kind of sensibility. Oh, it's so easy to take damage right now. It's not good. Okay, so the jump kicks are actually pretty effective when they're grouped up. Oh. Okay, the block is good though. You know, I think the turn kick is actually part of my combo string. If I get a series of hits off on someone. Oh, I got suplexed. That's cool. I don't even mind that it happened. Yeah, as I continue to attack, she eventually does like a back kick. Like that. Yeah. Okay, so that's how that happens. I don't think it's a special command. Oh! It's cool to look at, but I don't want it to actually happen. Cool. Oh, and a health pickup. Lovely. We can do the next encounter in mech form. Super form. Block. Yeah, cool. Meh. Never had this much trouble with these guys before. Okay, whew. Wadide says, good thing he didn't spam the Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom. Given says, I wonder if Kawase is going to cameo in the Cotton remake. Now that would be good, and that would be turnabout. Cotton appeared in Umihara Kawase Fresh, so it's only fair if they return the favor. It's all under the success umbrella, isn't it? Is it? Well, at least Fresh was. So yeah, that would be cool. Good way to see her again, and it would be a good way to add value to the remake, to be honest, because yeah, the upcoming Cotton thing is just a remake of the first game, which is kind of boring, honestly. They didn't just remake the first game when they brought Kawase back, did they? So yeah, but oh well, that's what they're doing, so it would be nice to get some guest characters, wouldn't it? It'd be cool. Why did I get hit then? Well, now they're off screen. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I should be robot. Yeah. I wish I had like a cool special move as the robot. I don't know. Maybe I do. I'm just ignorant of the game mechanics. But changing form, like, I guess you can kill some enemies quicker, but because, you know, the health bars are invisible anyway, it can be kind of hard to tell, so the transformation doesn't feel as impactful as it could in that way, you know what I mean? Don't turn your back to this guy. Or even stand still in front of him. Apparently, he can do a suplex to me from that position. How much health can this have? Okay, cool. Added 30 seconds to the clock, or time units, I should say. Yeah, Wadito also said, sewer cliche, indeed. We went from city street to a sewer. It's a pretty standard beat 'em up formula, isn't it? But the aesthetics of the game are a lot more interesting to me than any standard, you know, Final Fight or whatever, Streets of Rage, all that stuff that I never cared about. Of course, because I didn't care about it, it means I'm really bad at this one. Never got good at any beat 'em up. How many beat 'em ups have I played on the stream? Not many. I mentioned El Viento before. There was a sequel to that called Annette Futatabi, or like Annette Returns, or whatever, which was the sequel and was a beat 'em up. And I didn't enjoy it as much, partially because of the genre. But it had some nice enemy monster designs. Oh! Yeah. Okay, I might take a death later in this stage. We'll see. Hopefully I can get a health pickup before then. Fingers crossed. Not this time. I think I gotta be careful about blocking. Not just mashing all the time, because they do get counterattacks in. You know, I would be pleased if somebody dropped a health. Oh well. Alright, so I was telling you a little bit about some of the other games Filling Cafe did. One of their later games was on the PlayStation 1. It was called Panzer Bandit, and from what I've read, it's very much in the mold of Guardian Heroes, a classic Sega game, which is very relevant because later on, Toshinobu Kondo, who worked for Filling Cafe, got in collaboration with the director of Guardian Heroes to make kind of a successor to it with Code of Princess on the 3DS, which I guess was pretty successful for Saizen-sen. It got a remake. It also has appeared, or like characters from it appeared as guests in the crossover games that they've been involved with, those being Blade Strangers and Crystal Crisis, but not Bazooka. Whoa, hello. Okay, I like the boss characters. I like their designs. Pretty cool stuff. Oh yeah, there's a lot of katakana in his speech. I think because he's a robot, they do that. That's a trope. So the only other thing that Feeling Cafe had done that had Toshinobu Kondo's involvement, from what I could see, was Ruin Kami no Isan, an action RPG on the PC Engine, which looked pretty interesting. Oh boy, okay. Robot form. Oh. Yeah, okay, so there's a lot of high and low stuff going on here. That's interesting. Using that aspect of the fighting system here. Is he wearing tiger print boxes? Look at that. Tell me what you think. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't forget about this aerial downwards attack like I did in Yōko. Butt stomp! Yeah. Fairly effective. That was a bit of a Battletoads arcade move there, wasn't it? Alright, so what happens when I do die? I come back with full health at the same spot and with full time. That's pretty good. Quite merciful. And I'm happy taking that death since I had 4 lives stored up. Not bad. And we'll just mash our way through this battle. Don't know how much longer is left in the game itself. The long plays are about 40 minutes online. Who knows if I can perform as well as then, but hopefully we see the ending. Ouch, excuse me. Whoa, did I just do an awesome throw? I am very proud of myself. Wadito says, this must be Cyborg Doctrine Dark. I have no idea what you mean by that. Who is Doctrine Dark? But definitely a cyborg. I'll appreciate your reference if you explain it. How about holding the attack button and release? Good idea, I'll try it. If Hardcore Gaming 101 had bothered to write a review of this game and explain the game mechanics, then I would be better at it, I'm sure. I often check their site for stuff that I'm playing. Oh yeah, worth mentioning as well that Studio Saizen-sen employs several staff from formerly of Fill-In Cafe. So they are sort of a successor studio, which ties in with the Code of Princess thing even more. Good stuff. Okay, now we're at the docks. Classic. Very standard beat-em-up stuff. And yeah, we've got our health refill. We've got about half a bar of core. What's core again? I remember reading in a plot summary that it's short for something, but it's just basically the energy that your super suit uses. Oh, rude. I haven't quite mastered how to do throws, how to do different kinds of throws. See, there's that. Well, we'll see. See, I actually was trying to do a throw and let go of the hold and then got punished for it. D-Dark is that character from Street Fighter EX. Okay, interesting. I've played EX2 on stream before because that was part of the Skate Fighters showcase, where Area is a lady with a cyborg arm and high-tech robo skates. So that was cool. She's in 3 as well, and some of the later installments. I think she was even a DLC in the latest Fighting EX Slayer or whatever. So that's cool. Oh, my bar's full. Of course. Ugh, bad timing. I'll beat up some of these mooks using my awesome powers. Okay, new character incoming. Throwing a grenade. Not nice. And yelling at me. Very rude little man. But he's got a fun animation when he jumps in the air. Okay, so I want to avoid that grenade. Oh! Yeah, the arc almost took it over me that time. Yeah. So if you're careful, you can avoid it like that. Yeah, fighting while you're... Yeah. Oh, I didn't try that thing you suggested. Hold attack button and then release. It doesn't seem to do anything, sorry. Good thinking, but no. Butt stomp. Oh, didn't try it. Didn't do it, rather. I tried it. Didn't work. Butt stomp. Cool. Oh, not you again, little man. Ow. He kind of looks taller when he falls over. Ah. I love the jump throw thing. Oh, he exploded. Great. Oops. Ugh. No. I think... I don't know. My problem with beat 'em ups is that they're too technical and too slow. I like fast-paced combat that is easy. Ugh. Oh! He hopped on my head. Nice attack pattern there. On his part. Not good for me, though. Eh. Oh, did I do a roll just now? Kind of looked like I did. Somebody please drop a health. Oh! Oh, so he can explode, which actually hurts me. Ugh. Health, health. Health. No! Excuse me? Yes, nice block. Me, thanks me. Oh, I didn't need core. I need health. Oh well. What else? I've kind of gone through all my notes at this point. Except, I guess the setup of this game where you have like a male and female character and they kind of have robotic forms kind of reminds me of Shubibinan, which was also several installments were on the PC Engine. Kaizo Chojin Shubibinan. That was fun. I guess the fourth game was the one that was most like a beat 'em up. I would like a health, if you would deign to drop one, please. Oops. Whoop. I can't turn around while crouching, apparently. Oh, okay. Wadide says that the pink ninja that we've been encountering, there she is again, resembles Taito's Ninja Warriors, indeed, indeed, which just got a remake or a sequel or something. Because there was a second installment called The Ninja Warriors Again, and this one was called, I think in Japan, Ninja Warriors Again, or Once Again or something. So they're having fun with the title there. But yeah, I think I remember seeing sprite comparisons where it's the same, or very, you know, it's the same design, but like upscaled, up-resed, and redone. Alright, let's take the death, that's fine. I'll get my health back. Again. Was that it? Oh, go away. I hate you. How do they do it? How do people who are good at beat-em-ups do it? I just don't understand it. Whoa, see? That's devastating. If the little guy hops on you a couple of times, it really racks up the damage. Now, remember, I did turn continues on, so maybe I shouldn't be so stingy with my lives, but at the same time, oh, it kind of seems risky to be cavalier about it, because who knows what could happen. Could lose the entire stage's progress. And that wouldn't be nice. Okay. No health again, but that's alright. We're pretty high. Hehehe. That's really cool when you get to pull that off. Whoa! I actually did something that looked cool. That does not happen every day. Oh, rude. Ooh. Ooh, nasty. Well, I'll just keep trying. This is essentially a TAS in slow motion, but without doing the right inputs at the right times. Oh man, this is real bad. Oh wait, I forgot the robot. It's not just the win button, but it will make it easier. Hey, none of that. Okay, see? That worked. That's how you play the game. Oh, short stage. Pirate with lobster claws. Very nice. Actually, this seems a little quiet. I'm going to turn up the game volume. Sure, guy. Lobster claws, of course. Because he's a pirate. She's commenting on the crab claws. What? Whoa! I went to transform, but he totally did a claw spin at me. And he has a peg leg too, of course. Ow! Should we do the Sun Wukong strategy again? Stun locking. Looks like it works. Spin attack seems to be the boss's trump cards. Yep. Hey, hey. Ow. Oh, he spins on the peg leg. That's cute. Ugh. Did I do a save state? I don't think I did. Oh! I just had so much health, I was like, surely. Oh yeah, I haven't done one in ages. Okay, just rewind a bit. Oh, golly. Alright, I'll save that. Trading hits, I guess that's fine. Come on. You coward. Ah! Do the spin and then strike. Yeah. I don't get it. guy's really tough to approach. Maybe I shouldn't be knocking him down as much. Ugh. But then, oh. This is really tough. Oh! His reach is better than mine. Very rude. The butt stomp did not work. Well, it worked. If I approach like that and get inside and then I can like grab him, well, I guess I'll take the death. I don't know how much is left in the game is the problem. Seems careless. Eh. Hey! Oh, come on! Ugh. Cheese strats, anyone? Oh, it almost worked. Oh, thank goodness. One life left. Well, that's where we're at. I think I'm completely out of notes, so I don't know. What do you all want to talk about? What's a good beat 'em up I should try? I have played Ninja Baseball Batman on a trip to Japan. Oh, we're in space? Of course, we're galactic policemen. Oh, we're talking about, who's this? Bachi. Bachi Otor-san. Is that Otor? I forget the kanji. That might be her father. Maybe. Oh, why would she use her name if it was her father? What's that kanji? I don't know. Hang on. I could rewind and listen to her words. Okay, listen closely. I better turn up the volume, actually. Okay, listen carefully now. It's still too quiet. Hold on. Oh yeah, hang on. Me turning that up doesn't turn it up in my headphones. Oh well. Let's just continue. It's not important. The story, who cares? Trying to get the audio balance right here. Just a second. Oh, maybe it's Nissan. Like her older brother. Oh well. Given mentions Code of Princess. Oh, I already talked about that a little bit. I don't really have much of an opinion on it, except that the main character's outfit is just ridiculous and embarrassing. And is actually a real big turnoff for me in not picking up the game. Did that sentence pass? I don't want to play it because of the design, okay? It's ludicrous. Gibbon says, I've always been a fan of Captain Commando. Also says that's fair to my feelings there. Thank you. I feel seen. But yeah, Captain Commando, that's like Captain Commando was kind of Capcom's mascot for a while, appeared in the manuals and stuff to give you a little warning about X or Y thing or promote stuff. But yeah, he finally got his own game at one point. Was it a beat 'em up? It had like a ninja guy or a mummy and a baby, like a super smart baby in a mech. I don't really know much about the game, but at one point I borrowed a localization of the manga from the library and read that. So that's what I know about the series is coming from that. And yeah, it had a lot of wacky kind of characters to it, as you could tell from my description there. And I'm pretty sure all of them are in the game. It was a pretty standard action manga. Oh yeah, robot. Robot time. Kaboom. What are you doing standing in the back, blue guy? It's your turn. Ooh, I'll take that. Oh. Yes, it is a beat 'em up. I think it was arcade, and it might not have got any home ports if my memory serves correctly, but it was probably on the Capcom beat 'em up bundle recently. Set in the same universe as Street Fighter and Final Fight. Interesting. Okay, new character incoming. It's a guy in some kind of cool looking mech suit with his head exposed. Very spiky hairstyle. That should have been the male lead. Whoa, okay, he's got like sword arms or something. Hold on. An extendo punch. He's pretty cool. Hey, quit it. Death, so much pain and suffering. Oh, this is a tough game. And I put it on easy, didn't I? Golly gee willikers. I can only imagine what hard feels like. I don't want to experience it, because it wouldn't last very long. Oh my gosh, I'm getting bodied. Stop. Yes, I did set it to easy. Thanks for reminding me. Oh, no core left. Oh, the rushing beatdown. Is that a Kirk-style double fist punch? What do you think you are, spaceman? Ow. You know, when you throw an enemy in a beat 'em up, they should knock over other enemies when they hit them. That would be cool. For all I know, every other beat 'em up works like that. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is bad. This is real bad. I guess I have to take the death. No lives left. Does this emulator have like cheats? How do cheats work? Sometimes they do. I can't see anything. Controls. Yes, I am no Haru no Kacho. I do not play games legitimately. Do not take challenges as intended. I break the rules, baby. Wadudu is pretty sure there's more to the moveset, and I'm sure you're right. Maybe it's worth doing a little quick search online right now. Just pause the game, and I'll see what I can find from a quick search. But you know, I've been going for more than 2 hours at this point. Galaxy Deka Gayvan guide. Getting like downloads, summaries. Okay. Here's the game facts page. 3 cheats / secrets. Debug mode. Well, that doesn't help. You have to do it at the options screen. Oh, you can go to like a sprite viewer. So that's cool, I guess. Doesn't help me though. Just a summary. I'm not getting much. True, I do have a continue, at least one. Perhaps it's worth using it up and then... Yeah, okay. Well, here's what I'll do. Save state right there. I'll take some hits and I'll die and see what happens when I continue. Because if I come back in the same spot, that's real nice and I'll be very happy. If not, I'll start the game. I'll start this stage again with a full complement of lives, and that'll give us a better chance at least. Now, Tony, when I asked before about other things to talk about, mentioned Asterix. Asterix from Konami. Yeah, there must have been some Asterix games, eh? I don't know. I've never played an Asterix game, but I've certainly read the comics. They're a lot of fun. And I saw the recent CG movie too. That was cool. Very nice animation to it. Okay, that's me done. Screen fades out, game over. And then... And then title screen. Continue is on. Rank is easy. Jump and attack are the keys. I don't know what else I could do at this point. Asterix is a beat 'em up. Nice. That fits the setting very well, doesn't it? Well, considering the time, how much is there to this game? While I've got my phone open, real quick, I will do a quick scan of the long play. Oh, the long play is actually an hour long, so I'll try and judge where I'm up to. Dock stage. Okay. Oh, I actually have volume up on my phone. The halfway point on this video is them in the lava caves, so I got halfway through the game. I'm not gonna get any further, sorry. Look up a long play to see the rest, because yeah, if nothing else, check out what boss character is going to come up next, because that's cool. Oh, so the boss at this stage is like an evil version of the main characters. It's another guy and woman. No, sorry, I misinterpreted the cutscene. I think it's the character they were talking about before. The brother of the girl, who is in a suit that looks a lot like Michi's suit. So that's what's happening there. It was like an evil version of you. But yeah, it's the brother character. And then there's a long stage set in a high-tech kind of enemy base. And then we see that character who we saw at the title in the intro sequence. The bad person, the evil. And then there's like, oh, it's like a chunky, bald monk who has all kinds of magic powers. Shooting lasers, flying, spinning. Pretty cool stuff. So check out this long play, why don't you? Oh yeah, I remembered something. Yeah, halfway through. But I tried, indeed. The Omake mode, just to show you real quick. Oh yeah, where Dito's suggesting ways I could continue pressing left or right on the start menu. That might be it. That is how some older games worked. As I've learned from playing the Game Center CX video game. But I'm going to call it there. Yeah, it's going to take too long to get to the end at the pace I go, because I'm not good at it. So that's it for the main game of Galaxy Deka Gayvan. I had fun with it though. Fun little characters and stuff. So yeah, let's just check out this versus mode real quick. I'll pick the ninja character. Oh, do I need a second controller to... Yeah, it's only 1v1 humans, so let's just map player 2. Yeah, just in case that works. Yep, okay. So, the final stage, of course, 7. With the stage 7 theme, because we never got there. Head to head. I am Kunoichi. Yeah. That means female ninja. Oh, so he can transform because he's Gayvan, but I can't transform because I'm just a mook. That's okay. Yeah, so that's how that mode works. It's just head-to-head fighting, as you might expect. Right. Yes, thank you for your support, everyone. Sorry I couldn't get to the end. Wadida says, I imagine that you failed to save the world, and those evil guiles will empty all the fast food restaurants. I love your turns of phrase, Wadida. Yes, it's too bad that Valis conquered the world, and I guess these galactic detectives were fired. Rightly so. But that's it for today. We saw some other work from the Umihara Kawase creators. We saw some of what Kiyoshi Sakai was able to program and did a good job there. That was a really interesting and cool game. And this one displays a lot of Toshinobu Kondo's strength with character design, as we expected. So I'm very pleased with how this went. Next stream, next week, I will be wrapping up this sort of mini-series, and I'll be looking at other games that have hook and swing mechanics to them. So, I think that was a Hadouken movement that let me throw a shuriken there, or a kunai. So, yeah, there are some commands like that in the game. Unfortunately, this game is poorly documented. It's just holding down and left? No. I'm not sure what the command is, but I think it's a quarter circle from right to down. Yeah, that looks like it. Ugh, this makes me want to experiment with the game more, but that's it. Ugh, I can't. We're done. I don't even know how to get out of here. You know what? Real quick, I'm just going to do a little bit more experimenting with those quarter circles. In a quick launch. Come on, let's just try it. Speed, speed. Okay, quarter circle down. In transformed mode, does nothing. Quarter circle up? Nah, that's just the high kick. Inconclusive. Alright. Well, I'll catch you next time. Thanks for joining me on this stream. And yeah, go check out Umihara Kawase. All of them. They're all on Steam for PC. Otherwise, you can emulate old games like this. Okay, bye. Have a good one.